Well, we just missed a storm. The storm was developing. We were starting to wonder if we were going to get rained out here, but right as the storm was approaching the lake, it dissolved. So it all collapsed on itself, and now it seems like we'll have an hour and a half of some clear fishing, so we'll see how this goes. Pewaukee Lake.
Here we are. Finally made it. Just made it so we can go back in. Oh, 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 oh.
Nice.
Got a white caps here near Cottage Island. Aye, matey. It's a little bit choppy for us sailors.
All right, Mike's gonna drop anchor.
Hey-ya. 10 feet.
10 feet. Oh, that's just fantastic. That's my buddy Mike. Living it up.
Comedy fishing show. As you've probably noticed, we call the fish the wrong names. We get snagged on the side of a fish and we call it legal, and we bring a dog with us. It's a hunting dog for fishing.
So Mike thought of me after our last fishing adventure, and he gave me the Berkley. We got the Flicker Shad as a nice present here, so I can catch some fish.
Yeah, the way I just cast it, I almost caught a 20-pound roxy.
And he almost caught his dog.
Now, just to save any embarrassment, my pants at the back here are wet, but that's because the water splashed, not for other reasons. I'm old, but not that old.
Our next sponsor is going to be Depends. Gonna wipe the lens. I was just about to make my first cast, and Mike's already got a fish on.
Oh yes, it's a nice bass. Of course, the net's not ready, but that's okay.
We don't need a net for that.
I told you, this shad. Oh, look at the size of that bass. That's a nice fish.
Wow.
Who says Pewaukee Lake doesn't have nice fish?
There's a nice largemouth.
Yes. Watch me hook myself, and then I'll be bleeding.
That's the shad again.
As Roxy comes in to investigate. That's a nice fish there.
That's a nice fish.
I should put a little ruler out here so I can tell how long these ones are.
Hold that up.
Nice largemouth bass there.
Nice largemouth.
Give Roxy a little chance to give it a sniff, and we'll toss it back in the water and let it. Just so you know, when I purchased that lure, I purchased another one too. The bigger one, the fluorescent one.
Same style?
Yeah, remember the one I showed you online in the picture? Opening up for the first time, this number 7 Flicker Shad. Looks like a perch actually, so we'll see. This lake, Pewaukee Lake, is the most fished and popular lake for muskie in southeastern Wisconsin. Or the best known lake, so we'll see if we have any luck on a muskie here. Of course, if we do, may the Lord help us bring it in. Something about dogs that they love boats.
So we've now moved over to Cottage Island. It's about 7:46. We do have this developing on the radar too. Just a little south of us, we got thunderstorm warning right around Delavan. It's heading up this way, but we got some time. Made the switch to the inline minnow spinner. We're gonna give this one a whirl. That storm to our southwest is weakening. Still a little bit of rain with it, but definitely cooling off a bit. And Roxy is just happy to be outside. I've set the chair up here to be a sail, kind of gently guide us back into our launch. Well, 8:30 and it's been dead since the bass. Storms have stayed away, rain has stayed away. So we got a full hour and a half out here. It's still pretty bright at 8:30. And I've been working with this lure the last 20 minutes or so, trying to get something a little bit bigger on the line. Nothing's happening. Getting a lot of weeds, as you can see, some weeds on there.
On here, as they close out the night here, we're put on a new surface lure that doesn't get tangled too much, and I've got something on, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it looks like it's a...
It's got to be a pike here.
It's a bass. It's a small bass.
Oh, it's all in the weeds.
Or is it a crappie? I don't know what it is. What is this? Oh, it's a nice, beautiful colored largemouth bass, but a very small one. Oh, and he's warm too. Look at how nice the colors are in that fish. What do you think there, Roxy? I think she or he is a beauty, but smaller than the last one.
We thought for sure it was a pike.
Because of the
slow.
You notice I've got pliers and everything here now, huh? Every cup holder. Oops. There. Oh, it's only about 8-9 inches.
Small little guy.
But still fun. The surface lure, it wasn't, it's a Rebel, it's a very shiny lure, and it stays on the surface. It doesn't go very deep, so it wasn't getting all tangled up in the weeds. So
and the fish took it down deep. Well, bringing her in. 2-0. Kind of drifting through this little channel. Got some guys fishing over there. And in this bay over here we got several boats. Well, been trying this one for the last 20 minutes. No good. Making the shift. My birthday present from Mike, the Flicker Shad. It's going on.
It is called the Reef Runner Rip Shad, another member of the shad family of yours, but not by Berkley. As you can see, it has the rattling sound inside. And we're in a little deeper water here, so it'll go into that depth and maybe catch something a little larger. We will see.
8:44, 70 degrees. Been hovering around east side of Cottage Island, doing little circles here. I've been using a Flicker Shad, nothing. Mike's been using the one he showed you, nothing.
Big fish jumping around this area.
Well, we did have two very big fish jumping around these buoys. Not sure what they were. Mike thinks one of them might have been a muskie actually, but we're not fishing for muskie today. So.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And Roxy's been scouring the water, looking in the surface for whatever's available, as you can see, and using your sniffer, but nothing yet.
8:56. Finding ourselves on north central part of the lake. A little point that sticks out there.
We're here in this bay, and the temperature in the water is about 77.5 degrees, and about 6 feet of water. And it's 9 a.m. and usually it takes us a little bit before the fish start biting for some reason, which means we probably could sleep in more, but anyway. So we're going to try this bay in about 6 feet of water and see if we can get any luck. Looks like a nice bottom structure, not too many weeds to get tangled on like I just got tangled on. But let's see what we can do. Well, here we go. This shad has worked, and I just tangled the hook, the net.
Well, let's see what we got here.
Sounds like a bass.
Oh, wow. Crap, that thing's pulling.
Well, don't pull it in too fast. Don't pull it in too fast or we'll lose it. There, we got it. I don't think I did the greatest photography. We may have to throw it back in and do some more photography there, but boy, that's a nice fish.
I'll switch to the photography side. You can handle all that.
Well, there's that shad again.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that nice bass.
The nice thing is when I'm running the camera, you can handle all the fish for me. So, yeah, it is. Is that a smallmouth?
Oh.
It looks like a smallmouth.
Yeah, it is a smallmouth, yeah. It's a smallmouth bass. I don't know how long he is.
Yeah, let's see the side of that guy. Let's see him.
Yeah, it is a smallmouth, you're right. I gotta get my pliers over here, just loosen up the line a bit.
Oops, sorry.
I don't know what the size is. I don't know what the size is to keep on this lake, but and I don't know if you'd be interested anyway, but he really hooked him well. Flicker shad strikes again, boy. This lure is doing a lot of good things. Two minutes. Wow, what a nice fish there.
That is good.
Well, we thought this spot would be good.
There you go. Lovely.
Oh, it's a rock bass. What the heck? No photography needed on this one. This is probably what was tapping your lure. Oh, and he took my minnow off. Give me back my minnow.
A rock bass.
Rock bass for rock sea.
That was on a little minnow?
Yeah, real minnow. Yeah. What the heck?
Oh, is that mine?
On the top of the water is one across. Well, this was an interesting catch. This was just sitting on the water and the fish went after it. There must be a lot of bass around here. Small.
It's largemouths.
It's going to take a lot of work to get this out of here.
Back-to-back strikes for Mike. That's a flicker shad catch.
It's a very small bass, but Roxy would like to sniff it, analyze it. There's the lure it got caught on. Goodbye. Here comes another fisherman. We've attracted some attention here with all the activity of catching fish, and it hasn't even got on the YouTube channel yet.
What'd you got here, Mike?
There's another one just jumped over there too. Oh, we got a little panty fish. Let's have Roxy do the analysis and identify it for us.
Oh, and the flicker shad.
The flicker shad is generating a lot of activity again today. This is going to be the comedy show in a minute here. Getting hooked and coffee spilling and fish jumping.
Spinning in circles. Right.
There we go.
That was on a worm?
Yes.
Or a minnow?
Worm.
Worm. Alright, nicely done.
Thank you. Yeah,
Alright, well,
comedy hour here.
the Flicker Shad. The Flicker Shad did this. That's an interesting one. That's never seen a fish hooked like that before. Hey, you want to do that while I'm on running the camera here? There we go, sir. We're gonna need to record this.
Roxy, what are your thoughts on that fish? Preppy, what do you think, Roxy?
This is a little perch.
Yeah.
Man.
They're perch. That's why they're very aggressive, these perch.
Yeah, that's
They're the crazy man.
another little perch. On the Flicker Shad?
The Flicker Shad.
Flicker Shad. That's all we're fishing with now. Flicker Shad.
There's a big fish coming in, but you know what? That could attract a
Oh,
muskie.
yeah, yeah. What do you got coming in there? Ooh. Close to that buoy.
I gotta get my other line in here. Here's the comedy hour again. Watch me catch something else. What is this fish? What do we got on here? We got another rocky. Another rocky bass.
A rock bass. On the Flicker? No, that's on the worm.
He's got something in his. He looked like he ate something too. Maybe that's weed. Small rock bass.
Not a Roxy bass.
Roxy bass.
Roxy bass.
Roxy.
Alright, switching away from the Flicker Shad. Going to this big guy. Just to see if we can catch something a little bit bigger. What are you switching to? Oh, you got it's the minnow on there. Alright. Flicker Shads are off the reels. 10:09. Alright, we're gonna motor into a different bay here. 10:14. Kind of went all the way down that northern shoreline. I'm just along those buoys.
I've never seen such a small walleye.
So Mike is just reeling it in and realized walleye went after his minnow.
There he is. He's got teeth, you see. Whoop. So you don't grab him by the. Well, now you can, but I've never caught a smaller walleye than that. We know there's walleye in this lake too.
Alright, so we're not only catching fish, you're catching lures.
This lure was floating in the water, probably a musky lure, the rubber tail. What do you think there, Roxy? Just don't get hooked on it, puppy. So we'll add that to the tackle box.
Still in this little bay area. Crossing over to Chester Island. This little bay just got way too weedy. Wasn't very fun.
We are entering Chester Island area. See some boats around. Mostly pontoon boats docked. Enjoying the beautiful weather, breeze. Not too hot.
It's a perfect day. 2 feet deep. You gonna drop the anchor?
I can.
Let's anchor it up a little bit here, see what happens. Alright, for Chester Island, I'm switching to my inline spinner. My inline spinner baits with the minnow. Gotta get the weeds off of this. That's what I'm going with.
Some waves.
It's a little quiet here on the east side of Chester Island. Looks like there's a little swimming hole right here. And a little rock and roll. A lot of weeds. Pretty shallow. Mike is persistent. So we have moved to the north side of Chester Island. This is how deep here?
7 feet.
7 feet. I'm gonna do a little casting. That east side of the island felt like more of a swimming spot, so we kind of got out of there. It was a little weedy. We're gonna try this little point right here. Chester Island. That's the western tip of Chester Island right there. Let's give it a whirl.
That's the earthworm. Something on the earthworm here. Let's see what we got. Not a very big fish, but a bass. That is a bass. A very little bass. Getting smaller, but cuter.
A lot of small fish today.
That's kind of what I expected over there. Little bass. Little largemouth there.
Yeah. Add up all the fish that you caught. You're probably still not the same as the smallmouth I caught. That just helps me feel better.
That's good. This is the bait we were using here, the worm, which got all tangled up, and we'll try it again, casting it right near there, the shore. Just as I called it, I said, I think there's some fish over there, and 10 seconds later.
You're like a prophet. See, right when I'm taking my cracker break, that's when Mike starts catching stuff again.
Oh, it's a bluegill. Very nice looking bluegill. Very nice looking bluegill here, right near the shore. Look at that. That's one fish we didn't catch today. Quite a variety of fish here at Pewaukee Lake. This is the kind of bluegill that our friend Jay catches in Delavan, I would suggest.
Yeah, these are a little bit smaller though.
Oh sure, everything you catch is small.
Well, the ones we were catching in Delavan a few years ago were quite a bit bigger than that.
Let's see if Roxy wants to give it any kind of analysis here. Ah, she's tired of it already.
Alright, we stuck around this little northern part of the island much longer than we were expecting. Mike's roll seems to be done.
Look what he did on this one. It's a nice fish.
That was a good fish.
Of course, now he's so hooked, I gotta. Where's those pliers?
Okay, and the cup holder.
Okay.
Another.
There you go, Rox. Look at the big eyes on him.
Goes on this lure.
That's the Rapala. It's actually a Rebel. Which is
Rebel.
the same as a Rapala. Well, I think overall it was a roaring success. We caught a lot of little fish, a lot of activity, cool weather, explored a lot of different places, found out places for swimming, looked at a lot of residences, and no major catastrophes, which is always good.